Picture for a moment a mother that calls her child into the room. She calls the child into the room because today they're going to have a vocabulary lesson. The vocabulary word for the day is caterpillar. Now keep in mind that this child has not yet ever encountered a caterpillar, but that's okay. The mother wants to make sure the child has the vocabulary word and knows its definition before the child actually experiences a caterpillar in real life. So the mother practices with the child, repeat the word caterpillar. She then gives them the definition, the larval stage of a butterfly, and the child dutifully repeats the definition. The mother then goes on to explain that caterpillars are the larval stage of a butterfly. They come in various sizes, they come in various colors, and some are poisonous, so they shouldn't be touched. She works with the child to make sure he has a thorough understanding of this vocabulary word so that whenever the child does encounter a caterpillar in real life, he has the word for it. Does this make any sense at all? Is this the way we truly learn the names for the things in our world? No, it isn't. In authentic learning, a learner notices something. They see something that they find interesting, and they begin to form a concept about it in their head without knowing the name. A child looks at this organism and thinks to themselves, well, it's clearly something alive. They appear to come in different colors. Some of them look pokey, so I probably shouldn't touch. The child forms a concept in their head without the name for it. And that's totally fine, because then they go to their mother and they say, Mom, what's that? The mother then says, oh, that's a caterpillar. In authentic learning, learners form concepts in their mind before they have the word to attach to it. Unfortunately, this does not mirror the way science instruction often takes place in our classrooms. In too many cases, vocabulary comes before experience. In too many cases, lessons are begun by having the students dutifully make vocabulary words, cards for their folders, writing down definitions, and drill and practice over words that the students have no experience with. If a student has no concept or construct in their mind of an idea, the words are essentially meaningless syllables. The goal of this project will be to restructure a school's science curriculum so that experience comes before vocabulary. In order to mimic the more authentic learning experience, students will participate in hands-on activities first, allowing them to form constructs in their mind. They will then have the vocabulary word presented to them to attach to the idea that they've already experienced. This project progression will take place in a kindergarten through 5th grade elementary school. It will take a total of 6 years because we are going to adjust the science curriculum on a per grade level, 1 grade level per year. We are going to take a top-down approach beginning our curriculum adjustments at 5th grade. The procedure for this project is that committees will be formed each year. These committees will consist of grade-level teachers and science specialists in the building. They will systematically go through the curriculum, looking at each science lesson and identifying the important vocabulary words associated with those science concepts. They will then restructure each lesson in order to embed the vocabulary into the curriculum after the experience, rather than presenting the words at the beginning of the lesson before the students have had a chance to form any concepts in their head. Benefits of this project include authentic learning. This method of vocabulary instruction mirrors the way individuals learn in the real world. Our science classes then become truly inquiry-based. Students are no longer participating in activities when they already know the words and outcomes. They will truly be discovering and forming constructs in their mind. And ultimately, this will save time. No more will the first half of class involve copying down vocabulary words and writing down definitions for which students have no understanding. Rather, we will immediately dive into hands-on activities, and the vocabulary words will be presented afterwards. They will be attached to the concepts the students have already formed. As with any program, we will face challenges. The first one is going to be the old habits involved in teaching. People have been teaching for a long time, and as human beings, we develop our routines. We will have to actively overcome habits of teachers who are used to presenting vocabulary at the beginning of their lesson. There is also an element of trust that will have to be built into this training. Teachers may fear that vocabulary words will never be covered. Phrases such as, well, if I don't give them the words at the beginning, how can I be sure we will get them all in? Teachers will have to practice and learn to trust this new system. But I think that with practice and with support, they will be able to adapt this new method of vocabulary instruction into their lessons. Unfortunately, I was unable to find any grants available to fund this project, and so we will have to make do with it the best we can with existing funds.